did. Thank you. I did. Okay. It's gotta go to the YouTubes.
YouTubes.
Get things pulled up. It was, yeah, I should set it up on Thursday nights because it was just like,
Less stress today.
yeah. Well, there wasn't anything to do. So that's the one we want.
Hi, everybody. Oh, we don't have anyone yet.
We just started like literally a minute ago. I just hit the button. Just straightening it out. I just hit the button.
Wait.
We don't have anybody.
Oh my god.
There aren't 1,000 people
Do I?
in here. It's been 45 seconds. My God in heaven. I just totally like screwed up the. When I took it down to put it on the wall, I totally screwed up the green screen. I do apologize. I guess we're just gonna have to have a shiny thing on my forehead. That's how it's gonna work.
A shiny thing.
Like a little,
That
J.J. Abrams fucking lens flare
A
coming
lens
off
flare.
my coming off my
Bouncing-
forehead.
Bouncing off of your forehead. Yay.
I mean, I don't want it, but yeah, here it is. There's that. And then and I have no idea what order we're doing stuff in.
Alright.
I mean, as far as the trailers go. All right, time to advertise.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, well, look at you.
Look at that.
Look at you.
Yeah.
All professional and shit.
With my one social media outlet. That I
Bird alert. Wrong show puns, but now that you mention it, we should have a bird alert show. Just a webcam outside on the patio.
Yeah.
There's a pigeon. There's another pigeon. We don't have pigeons up here, do we?
No, we don't.
Because we're not a real city. Okay. Let me just make these advertisements. Lots of grackles. That's a bird. I think that's a bird pun.
It's like, what is that?
We just got done watching the first 2 episodes of The Boys on Amazon, and holy shit, that show was awesome. We didn't set up a scene for it, but we're just gonna let everybody know that show's awesome. Go and watch it. I got sneeze. Damn. All right. What? Okay. It was like, do you want to tag cat streaming? I was like, who the fuck is? Okay. I'm sorry if the typing is like right in y'all's ears. And it seems okay. I just hate Garth Ennis writing. I hope it's better than the book is based on. He hates Garth Ennis? What do you... Oh.
Do I have to hold you back?
I'm just going to go breathe for a second.
Do I have to
Hold
hold
on.
you
I'm
back?
just going to go breathe for a second. I'm just going to
I'm
go
gonna
breathe.
have to. Alright.
Here, you go talk to him. I got to breathe. I got to breathe.
All right. So there, I think The Boys is good.
Okay, I'm
so
back.
I don't know, Pen. Since you haven't seen the show, who knows?
I'm coming back. I'm coming back. And I'm better. Okay. Okay. Nihilism is edgy. If nihilism wasn't edgy, I don't know. I can't think of anything after that. No, I mean, to each their own. I'm just kidding. I actually had to go stretch my legs. Because the stool, I need to get a gaming chair, sweetie, because the stool, we need to get gaming chairs. We need Nerd Alert chairs.
Yeah.
Because this stool is hurting my hamstrings.
Well.
You have nothing. You're just like, well,
I was
not happening.
I was about to say that I was promised an Amazon gift card for my hard work over the last year. I was promised that
From me?
No.
Oh, thank
God. From work.
Oh, thank God.
I was promised an Amazon gift card because I'm awesome at my job. But I was promised that like 2 months ago.
Hey, I don't hump the stool. I beat the stool on stage. You want a stool humper, you go to that Tony Casillas motherfucker. No, I'm kidding. He doesn't hump the stool. I do slam the stool down. I do. That just looks like I'm jacking it. But of course, aren't we all in comedy?
Aren't we all in entertainment?
Aren't we all in show business? Tony makes love to the stool. Okay. He does. Well, not really. No. In fact, as far as like comedians go, he stays far away from the stool as possible. I don't think I've ever seen him sit on it even.
I don't even notice. Like the only time I'm aware of like the stool is if somebody's like sitting on it for like the entire time.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, we got a new ad for a new show coming to the channel. It's gonna be like it's gonna be, I don't know. I don't know how often we'll be able to do this, because it really just all depends on stuff.
It all depends on stuff.
Yeah, it all depends on stuff.
Schedule.
Yeah, it'll just be like a special show every once in a while type of thing.
I see.
Yeah. But I made a trailer for it, and we're gonna run that today.
Nice.
Yeah. It will replace the Admiral Bang Bang trailer.
Alright.
Because I'm not going to run both today. So how's everybody's Friday been going? TGIF.
Yeah.
How is everybody's Friday? Puns, how was your Friday? Oh, I finally caught, man, Puns, I got to show you my Pokemon collection on Pokemon Go. I think you'd be really proud of me. Or not, I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I got Latios, and then not the big whale, but the like other whale with wings, like last night. You get them shitty Mudkips? No, I didn't get the shitty Mudkips. The Team Rocket thing's going down, and I haven't been able to like be around a Pokestop. So I'm just like hustling to level 40. That way I can just make my apartment into a gym. Because I read you could do that.
Really?
Mm-hmm. When you get to level 40, you can make places gyms or something, or Pokestops. I don't know. Something like that. Something along those lines. 2 more groups. And then the personal Facebook, Discord, and then Twitter and Instagram, which I'm just gonna do all that on my phone, guys. Okay. We've got a busy day today. We got multiple trailers, and we've got just a lot.
Pun says,
I'm waiting to play Fire Emblem 3 when my roommate gets home. Oh, nice! I didn't know the new Fire Emblem was out. We played, me and my buddy Dan, which, by the way, he needs help getting to affiliate. He just started streaming. I'll drop his link sometime in this stream. We played Wolfenstein Youngblood last night. Only $30. which Bethesda dropping bombshells, making that only $30. Dan paid for mine. He was like, hey, I'm getting Wolfenstein Youngblood. Here's $30. Get it and play with me. And you can't say no when someone does that. We played it last night. It's like a $60 game for 50% of the value, and it was just fucking awesome. Did you already, you posted on your Facebook, or did you post on, okay.
Posted on my Facebook.
Okay. Yep. Alright, then I gotta post on Red Nebula and Nerd Alert. But yeah, Fire Emblem, I do have the 3D, one of the 3DS Fire Emblem games. Had a good time on that. Don't remember if I beat it. I feel like I beat it. I feel like I did. Awakening? Yeah, it was Awakening. Yeah. That sounds familiar. It was like a red cover, like a red version or a black version. There was two different versions, and I got the black version. One of the, whatever the darker color was. It's so long ago, I don't even remember. Well, you and I were together, fresh together. Not fresh, but like within a year together when I got that game.
I have no idea.
She doesn't.
I have no idea.
Games, whatever.
I know more about games than I did, but I mean, you're talking about something you had a year or 2 years ago, or even 3 years ago. I'm like,
3 years ago, yeah.
No.
Yeah, 3 years ago. All right. Fire Emblem Fates was the one they split into two games. That was it. That was it. Oh. All right. Let me just do this. And then bam. Link in the comments. I would just tag people from Facebook that I know come into the stream, but I feel that's annoying.
Yeah.
You know?
I think I've done it like once.
How'd it work out for you?
They
unfriended you,
they
didn't
liked it. No,
they didn't?
No, they liked it. It was like a couple of like good friends that I was like, oh, they might like this. You know, it wasn't any big deal.
I have it somewhere next to my bed. I'll figure out what it is, but I know I've played it. The new one though, yeah, let me know how that is.
Exterminate, what's up?
Exterminate!
Hola.
Thanks for helping out with the modding last night, man. I know it was pretty late for you. Probably not gonna do PlayStation till Final Fantasy VII Remake. I was just testing to make sure it still worked, and I figured since Dan was streaming through his PlayStation, I'd do it too. But thank you, Exterminate. And we got Dan a couple follows last night, like 4 or 5 follows. Alright. Twitter, this doesn't look like Twitter. I guess Twitter changed its interface again.
Huh.
It did. Everything's much bigger now on Twitter.
I have not been on Twitter in like a really long time. I think I've tweeted like 3 times ever.
I'm not sure this is... I might be... No, Twitter.com. I thought I was being fooled for a second. I'm not sure. You gotta tweet up a storm, you really do. I mentioned your stream sharing in Discord. Hopefully he'll remember to utilize that. So I gave him the link to Streamlabs today. I invited him to a couple of the Facebook groups. We might play tonight. I don't know. The Boys on Amazon's pretty awesome. And then I got Misty watching Another Life on Netflix. Which Another Life on Netflix is pretty damn good. 2 episodes in, and it feels like 4 episodes in. I'm actually 4 episodes in, and it feels like 8 episodes. So basically, every episode feels like 2 episodes, is what I'm saying. I'm terrible at this. But it's a great little sci-fi space show where, like, the ending to every episode is like, oh, shit! And then it takes you on to the next episode.
And to me, like, the other show that I'm watching just by myself, Dark, the end of those are like, oh, shit, too. But that's like timey, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, but it's dark.
I love it when you quote.
Dark show.
I love it when you quote Doctor Who.
Yeah.
I love it.
Tenet of all doctors.
The tenant of all doctors. Yes. Are you just trying to? What is it again on Netflix? So Another Life, and then she was talking about Dark.
I'm watching Dark. Yeah.
And Another Life, sci-fi spaceship show. Kind of do things a little bit differently. Has Selma Blair, a lot of actors from the CW, 2 actors from the CW shows. God, who else is in that movie or the show? It feels like
the guy in Doctor Who.
The guy that plays Claire's boyfriend in the Peter Capaldi seasons of Doctor Who. He plays a computer interface.
I love Texas Bunny Killer. We started watching Another Life too. Not too bad.
Yeah.
It's like a modern Star Trek.
It's like it's a really darker Star Trek. And by the way, what's up? I love Texas Bunny Killer. Welcome back.
Yeah, I liked it.
Posting on the Discord, and then we'll get things going right away. We got a big day today. Because, like, last week, what was it, Saturday? I don't know. It was it was Saturday. All that Comic-Con mess. That Comic-Con mess happened, guys.
Exterminate just added both of them. Sweet.
Yeah, and then on Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime, that Boys show, that superhero show that they just put out, fucking outstanding. We just watched the first 2 episodes of that. Fucking outstanding. We literally watched that before we started streaming. And we were debating.
Yeah.
We were debating to start the show at 6, guys.
It was good.
We were like, do we have to put Nerd Alert on at 5? Why do we do it at 5? This is stupid. And we're like, still watching West Wing. But y'all don't care about West Wing. That's our own little thing.
But I like it because it's only like we can just kind of drop off for a few months and then pick it back up.
Yeah.
And it's not like a big, huge deal.
It's West Wing, you know? It is West Wing. Hey, Miss Colette, thank you for giving Dan the follow.
Are these like people's channel trailers or something? Is that why there's a play mark right there? What's that?
What are you talking about?
Like right there.
Huh?
On that picture?
Oh, no.
What's that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to click it, though.
Okay.
I ain't trying to click it. I'm trying to get this done.
Oh, Pun says, I care about West Wing. West Wing?
I was on season 3 or 4, and then, freaking what's-her-name wanted to watch it. What's your name again?
Well, you and I we tried to watch the whole series, but something else popped up.
Yeah, that is the story of our life.
West Wing is a good show.
Very good show. Hey, Carvalho, how's it going? Welcome. I was nearly convinced it was going to be 6. Oh no, barring some type of just tragedy, I don't even know why I would say tragedy, or special circumstance, I should say. Nerd Alert will always be at 5 on Friday. We were talking about putting it on Facebook Live, but nah, I don't want to figure that out.
I don't know.
Have I been telling? Oh, I haven't. I just didn't post that last night. I was like, oh my god, I'm posting people that were killing Nazis. People are gonna come in thinking we're playing Wolfenstein. No, it's just something I didn't post last night. Cool. So all Discord's done. And we're gonna get to Instagram.
Nice.
It's a good show, but it goes off the rail when Sorkin leaves. Oh, I didn't know Sorkin left.
Oh. And then I was watching a video, and I got a spoiler. I got a West Wing spoiler, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Oh, about Leo.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
I won't say anything, just in case.
She heard an actor had died, so that meant the character. But from what we were seeing in that clip, it looked like it was totally being run differently. So Sorkin leaving doesn't surprise me.
It must have been after Sorkin left, because I was about to die, because I really, I think we got to season 4, didn't we? Because you and anyway.
I don't remember.
But we picked it back up at 1.
No, we were at season. I was at season 3. I don't know what you're talking about.
You and I got a few seasons in about a year ago. Oh. And then we just restarted it at 1.
No, you know where we were? We were at, I forget. Never mind.
I don't know. We got 2 or 3 seasons in minimum.
This is why we have to rewatch it. We can't even remember. When what we were on last.
We finished Gotham. We stopped watching The Flash. Like, it's all
a blur.
There's so much stuff, like, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
We need to start writing our own web series to put on YouTube. Another web series to put on
Yet
YouTube.
Another one. Oh, I thought porn had actually accidentally got to my Instagram. No, it's just Miley Cyrus.
Geez.
Miley Cyrus posting up what she posts up. In 31 hours in fly to Green Bay? Oh, nice. So you're getting ready for a flight, or in the middle of a flight? No, you're getting ready for a flight. No flight takes 31 hours, does it? I don't know, I haven't been on a plane.
You said he's German?
Yeah, but GB, that's the initials for Green Bay, right? And Gotham was so good, then so bad. It was, man. It was. And then that last episode. Great Britain, not Green Bay.
Who wants to go to Wisconsin?
Jesus. Between the Waddle thing last week and just now you're shitting on Wisconsin.
I've never been there. I don't want to go somewhere that I'm gonna freeze to death.
So she was commenting last week on how when men get older they get waddles under their chin, and then she just called out Hugh Laurie out of nowhere.
I get
just shitting on Hugh Laurie.
Cheese, Exterminate says. Yes, that's what Wisconsin's known for.
Didn't you name Hugh Laurie's waddle?
Oh yeah.
Was Wendell? Wendell Hugh Laurie's waddle.
Wendell the waddle. No, it's like one of my biggest fears to get one of those.
Well,
I don't want one.
I could say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Good.
I was gonna say, well, if you keep eating blah blah blah, making a joke, but you actually eat healthy foods.
I've been eating healthier now.
Yeah, see how I saved myself, guys? Hey, guys, do you know Cardiff? We do know Cardiff from the show Torchwood.
From TV.
And Doctor Who. But yeah, clock is ticking. Yeah, it is. We do know Cardiff. We actually want to go to Cardiff and go to the spot of Torchwood. Oh, Ralphie's graced us with his presence. Get up here, Ralph.
He sees another animal outside. That's why he's being a butt.
And we're not giving him attention.
I
go 2 weeks near Cardiff. Okay, ooh. Righteous. Man, so watch the show Torchwood if you haven't already, and then go visit those Ralphie emotes. Go visit I can't remember what that square is, but I think they have a little tiny mini Torchwood museum over in that square in Cardiff.
Oh, that's cool.
So it is 5:11.
Let's do it.
Let's hit him with the intro. Got a new channel, new show on the channel coming. I'll show you that trailer. Include some of my stand-up. You're really going to like it. Now you can kind of tell what it is. Whatever. Let's hit him with the intro, sweetie.
I'm also 5 foot. I think I'm gonna say it out loud. If you are a male under 5'5", you have no value to anyone. Everyone treats you like shit. That guy in the Bagel Boss video is kinda right on that. That video, did anybody see that video of that 5-foot guy just losing his shit in the bagel shop? That dude's my hero. Look, okay, so I'm close to 5 foot. So let me, here's the thing. I realize that, and as a married person, it's really revealing. Because, I have somebody, I feel like I need to protect, right? And, I watched that video and realized I am not a threat to any one of you. And what made me think that was, this guy, someone close to 5 foot, let me tell you something, that is the maddest that guy could get. That was it. That was his limit. And no one flinched. No one was even phased. There's a lady at the end of the video going, I just wanted a bagel. No, oh, thank God you saved my life, or oh, I thought we were all gonna die. Not gonna lie, I want to snap too. I'm not gonna be like him and snap and say some sexist shit or something, but sometimes I want to snap. Sometimes in a Target, I just want to give everyone the Stone Cold Stunner, you know what I mean? Which is more of a Walmart move when you think about it, but I'm with that dude. I can snap too. I'll be walking, right, and a taller guy will just talk some shit what's up, midget? And I'm like, dude, we're in church. What's going on? And I had someone on Facebook, because I put that point out on social media. I don't know why, because it just leads to arguments in your comment sections, But I put that out there, and some girl was like, overweight people get treated worse. And yeah, they probably get said, some ruder shit is said to them. But they also have their own store, big and tall. Every time I have to go shopping for a shirt, I have to shop in a kids section in any retail store. There's no short and skinny store. That would just be right. I have to be in a retail section of a kids store. Have you ever been in 32 with no kids in a kids section? I feel like Chris Hansen could just pop out at any moment and just grab me and sit me down. We take a seat, Dad. Oh, Chris, I'm not here to fuck any kids. I'm just here to get a Spider-Man t-shirt. That's it. I'm not here to fuck a kid today. Oh, today. Oh, y'all are good. I know when I scream, I'm not here to fuck a kid today, and the crowd laughs. It's a great crowd, so give yourself a round of applause. Welcome back. Thank you guys for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed that little that thing I do. Full set. I think it's 20 something minutes. August 10th. We're gonna show it right here. Gonna gather up some people on a Saturday night. Get your popcorn. Blah blah blah. Just gonna throw it up there and just see what happens. I don't know. I'm not expecting much, but people have been requesting a stand-up type of stream. Someone even suggested that I just live stream a whole stand-up show. And because the lack of technology that we have, just would be really hard. So I figured just record a big set and then just put it on the stream, I guess. But I hope you enjoyed it. What? Yeah. Whole 20 minutes of just not all the material I have, but some new stuff, some old stuff, just whatever. Just a whole set that I did where I headlined Stomping Ground Comedy Theater in Dallas. When was that? Last week.
Last Saturday.
Great venue. Packed. It was packed. I was headlining. It was a packed room. There were people there I didn't even know. was like, oh, I heard from a friend that you were really good, so I came to check you out myself. It was just like, whoa, people are coming to see my shit. This is scary. But yeah, Streamlabs Mobile is pretty good at streaming live from a phone. Yeah, but it takes up a lot of data.
Oh.
And when there's a cell phone bill, it's not good. Plus, with the quality, you never know what you're getting, especially if the internet connection is poor. So I figure just, record it on a nice little camera, all that stuff. But yeah, that is August 10th. I'm going to be throwing that out there. So Saturday, August 10th, Saturday Night Stand-Up right here on Red Nebula Pictures channel. And when I get some more comedy sets from my friends, whoever's interested, put those up there. Try to make it a regular thing, not an every week thing, but like a special thing. I don't know. Try to do something there. But anyway, welcome to episode 10, Unlimited Data. We don't have that. We wish we had unlimited data, but who's our carrier? I don't even know. Our carrier sucks. Anyway, episode 10. And boy, did Marvel time it right, because I guess that's what we're going to go into first. So Saturday happened, and now we've got all this shit. Oh, Misty, I'm so sorry. We wanted to get a house, but it looks like throughout 2020 and 2021, we're going to be busy. We are going to be so busy. Behind me is Thor, Love, and Thunder. Behind Misty
is What If.
Is What If. Okay, so Saturday happened. Kevin Feige, I don't know how to pronounce these names. He went up and they gave out the lineup. This is just the timeline of some of the things he announced in the Phase 4. There are other things not in the Phase 4 and other things that were added. But here we got the Black Widow, which we have news on some casting for that. We have Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We got Eternal, Shang-Chi, which I hear... people of Chinese descent are already unhappy and concerned about that. I'll talk about that in a second. We got WandaVision. We got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Loki, Hawkeye, What If, and Thor: Love and Thunder.
And we talked about this probably back in season 2.
Yeah.
We broke at least half of these though.
The TV shows. Now you'll notice everything with the Disney logo. Everything with the Disney logo is a TV show. Now the one that isn't is Black Widow. That was announced that it was going to be a TV show initially, right? But nope. Yeah, it's not. Apparently it's a movie. Now What If? That's going to be an animated TV show. Hawkeye is going to be a TV show with Kate Bishop. Not what me and Mighty Vicious were assuming was going to be Hawkeye's daughter, because at Endgame he's calling her Hawkeye.
Yeah.
We thought it was going to be his daughter. It's Kate Bishop. Maybe there's some tie-in. Maybe she allows Kate Bishop to be... But anyways, all speculation at this point. Got low-key, and I hope they don't go with that graphic. That looks like I designed that. That's how shitty it looks.
Yeah, it looks...
I love how she agrees that it looks like
I... No, it looks like a Disney Pixar comedy.
That's
what it looks like.
That is true. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, one of the biggest things that I was excited for in Spider-Man was they introduced that multiverse idea. That turned out to be just a complete lie in the movie, so I was like, oh, no, multiverse. Here's where we're getting a multiverse storyline in. And, Misty, you read that it was going to be what?
This is the first horror film in the MCU universe, and I am super excited about that. I love horror movies, as you all know.
New to this particular stream, what's up, Nat? Well, this is the weekly nerd culture show, Nerd Alert. We talk about Marvel, DC movies, sci-fi shows, anything, any TV show, movie, or video game that's considered nerdy. We talk about it. This past Saturday, Marvel put out its Phase 4 plan. This is just the Phase 4 plan. There are standalone projects we're going to be talking about today. Welcome, Nat. She's she usually pops in while we're gaming.
Yeah.
So this is her first introduction into Nerd Alert.
Nice.
So let's make a good impression. Let's not fight. We usually like to fight.
No, normally Dan says something and I look at him like this.
Yes, it's a lot of that. It's a
That-
lot
that
of
we
will
don't-
they or won't they break up type of thing. So Shang-Chi and we won't. That's the
won't.
running joke. We will never break up. We always communicate. I don't think there's ever been an episode where we like talked afterwards and we were like, yeah, you went too far.
No,
Never.
not at all.
It's all jokes and fun. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. So people of Chinese descent are I think their concern is that this is going to get whitewashed, which I did have a joke that Tom Cruise is starring in this, but that was just a joke. But they have a concern on how Chinese people will be represented in that.
Yeah.
I trust Disney though. Really shouldn't. But I trust that they won't do that because everybody's pretty much learned their lesson.
But I've already heard concerns about the live action Mulan. People are,
Oh, is there a live action Mulan now?
They're making it, yeah.
Why don't
It
they
hasn't
just
been released yet, but people are all like, ah. Anyway,
Disney
that-
needs to stop with
no
that.
matter.
Everyone sit upright, hands to yourselves. I broke up with my ex-boyfriend from Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
What? I understand that, though. I can understand breaking up over Mortal Kombat. Laughs in Song of the South. There's puns. Well, I hope people of Chinese descent aren't looking at puns comments. And then we got Eternals. Eternals cast has confirmed they got a list of cast members out. It includes Angelina Jolie. It
Nice.
includes Selma Hayek. Those are mainly the big blockbuster gets. No Keanu Reeves. No Millie Bobby Brown as rumored. Of course, Millie
Yeah.
Bobby Brown shut down those rumors in her
Yeah.
live stream. Which, by the way, if you're an adult watching a live stream of, like, Millie Bobby Brown, you are just as creepy as Drake, who was grooming Millie Bobby Brown. I knew I would fit that in today.
That's
I knew.
but that's not creepy.
I don't know.
Like,
It's like, I don't know.
What if they like legit like her as an actor?
I
and they're
guess,
like,
but
"What's up?"
she's like,
Like,
12.
I wouldn't dispel any rumors if I were an actor. I'd just be like, let them keep speculating.
Oh, well, how she feel that High Five Drake was indeed grooming her. Nat, you already fit in nicely here in Nerd Alert. No, I just, it's like when they're at Comic-Con. Like, cool, the Stranger Thing kids are at Comic-Con. I'm not gonna meet them, though. I'm 32. Like, I don't...
I would.
What could I say to that kid that's just gonna be like, I'm a huge fan of your work. Also, I'm in my third... Like, that, it must creep them out every single Comic-Con meeting people. I don't know. I
guess I never thought of it like that.
I know. I just wished I liked Marvel and DC. Oh, if there's anything to like, it's Marvel. Now, don't like DC, but the Marvel movies are fantastic. Falcon and Winter Soldier, Hawkeye. So we got the Disney Plus shows. What If is going to be interesting because it's the only animated one, right?
Yeah.
But Marvel has said that all of these movies and TV shows fit what's going to happen throughout the huge overarching story arc as we had Avengers, you had Avengers Endgame, all those movies related. So this animated series and the TV shows are going to fit in to this climatic ending, which we still don't know. And then I don't think we have any of the screenshots for this, but Kevin Feige have anything set up. Did announce a Fantastic Four. Did announce Blade, which we will talk about in a second, but also teased X-Men, saying we don't have time to talk about mutants. So they are planning to bring in the X-Men. It's just all a matter of when. Don't know, but with that multiverse of madness, that's probably how they're going to be brought in, with this multiverse of madness. Also, that's probably how What If is going to be fit into this whole plan that they got going. I don't know. I could tell from Spider-Man Far From Home that whatever they're planning is very, very detailed and a very, very slow burn. But Exterminate, thank you for dropping the Discord link. Drop the Discord if you know what Discord is, or if you don't have Discord, install it. It's like the message boards from back in the day. And then in our Discord, you will never miss an episode of Nerd Alert, never miss a gaming stream, because Facebook algorithms, social media algorithms, there's a chance you could miss when we're live. But if you have Discord, boom, notification shows right up, and you can just join us from there. So boom, sign up for the Discord, join our little channel, our little community. And you know what? I said I was gonna help my buddy Dan. My buddy Dan out in Oakland, great gamer, just started streaming himself. So go give him a follow. Let's help him get to affiliate so he can make some money in the Twitch department, or at least make himself able to make some money in the Twitch department. He needs 50 followers, a 3-person viewership average, all that stuff. I forget what was for affiliate. We were lucky enough to make affiliate in 1 week. We don't know how we did it to this day.
I don't know.
You know how we did it?
Yeah,
We've got
how?
a great supportive community. This is how we did it. Oh, Puns! Puns! With the sub.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Puns. Love you, sir. 8 months. 8 months subscribed.
Ooh, who am I?
Oh, snap. Hey, the face mask is working. And it looks like we're Odin,
Odin,
father of Thor. What?
Oh man,
I
I
don't
was
know
like,
how did that get working again?
I wanted us to kiss. Damn
Weirdo.
it.
Two Greek gods kissing on the stream. I guess next sub, if we get another sub in here, we'll kiss and see if that works.
We haven't had the face mask thing working a really
I don't know.
long time.
I don't know what happened. It just started working. What happens when God kisses God? Just stream ends. That's what happens.
That's what I want to see.
The stream just goes to black.
Like lightning.
I hope so. Well, speaking of lightning, actually, that's a great transition. So for Thor, Love, and Thunder, we're going to spotlight this because the big bombshell was when Kevin Feige, at this press conference, showed who was going to be in it. Natalie Portman is coming back to Thor.
Yes.
No Jane Foster bullshit. She's coming back as Mighty Thor herself, female Thor. We also got Tessa Thompson coming back as Valkyrie. You haven't seen her since probably the end of Guardians 2, maybe? No. Yeah, Guardians 2. Maybe Thor Dark. I can't remember the last time we saw Valkyrie. Ragnarok.
Yeah, she was in Thor Ragnarok. But no, she was
What is this, a cam service? Actually, I think that is a rule violation that we're...
She was in Endgame.
She was
when all of the women descended on, when all
You're
of the women
right.
descended on, Thanos?
Yeah! I didn't even realize that.
I was, yep.
She was in Endgame. I didn't even...
Yeah.
I gotta watch Endgame again. But yeah, so Natalie Portman is gonna be Thor. Now, of course, you have your nerds on the internet, these male nerds, complaining. They complain that no one dates them and that women don't go for nice guys. But when it's announced that there's a female Thor or a female Doctor Who, they lose their shit and have the audacity to wonder why they're still single. But yeah. So, Natalie Portman's the female Thor. I'm freaking happy.
I'm excited. I haven't seen Natalie. Like, when I saw that she played the girlfriend in the, Thor Dark World in the first one, I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Her talent, boring.
Well, actually, funny you should bring that up, because Natalie Portman actually told Marvel back after Thor Dark World, I'm not going to be the girlfriend of Thor anymore. So what did they do? They called her up. Hey, how would you like to be Thor yourself? And she went, what was I even mad about? What's going on?
Yes.
Picks up the mighty hammer. She is worthy. I can't wait for this because they announced last week that the Thor Ragnarok writer-director, whose name I'm not even going to try to pronounce because I'm going to butcher it, and it's probably going to sound racist. It's like Waititi.
What?
Taika Waititi?
Taika Waititi.
That's not it. I know that's not it. See, it just sounds racist when I try to pronounce
it. I
don't know. But he's coming back to write and direct, which is, if you are a Akira fan, sorry, that delays the Akira thing, whatever they were trying to do right there. But we get another Thor, Taika Waititi. I knew that was it. I think last week I was calling him Waititi. Oops. But, yeah, so Thor, Love and Thunder. Ripping a page out of the classic comic Mighty Thor, Natalie Portman, the female Thor.
Nice.
Which makes me wonder, where does Chris Hemsworth Thor, what happens to him? Because he's going to be in the new Guardians.
I think I was under the assumption before I learned there was a fourth Thor movie, I thought he was just going to be in the Guardians storyline with them now.
I thought it was going to be as Guardians of the Galaxy. Maybe he loses his power. Maybe he transfers his power. Maybe he keeps his power, and then there's like a male Thor and a female Thor going down. He turns into Batman from Batman Returns. much better than anything DC has planned.
But I mean, isn't his contract gonna be up soon as well?
I'm not
isn't
sure.
He one of the,
He's one of the mainstays.
So I was thinking that his contract was gonna be up like a few years ago. I was thinking his contract was gonna be up around the time Robert Downey Jr.'s and
That's a good point.
Guy who plays Captain America,
Chris Evans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Well,
I don't know.
I have no
We'll see.
idea what else was announced. The third Hemsworth is a fucking loser. He has two famous star brothers, and he's just a fucking doctor. There is no, there's a third Hemsworth in Westworld. There's that other Hemsworth,
Oh.
the Westworld Hemsworth. Is she? Are you talking about the fourth? Oh,
Isn't
oh.
that one from the good? Wasn't one of them in
No,
the
no,
good
no, no,
place?
no. She's referring to the Good Place character.
Good-
She's making a.
That's what. Okay.
She's making a Good Place joke. We
Yes.
already love you, Nat. It took us a bit. 'cause
I love that show.
We're waiting for that last episode of
Right.
Good Place, this new episode
He's-
coming out. He signed a new contract. He wants to play
Thor.
Thor. So maybe we'll get fat Thor for a little while that doesn't have any power. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to
But
play out.
He is king of Asgard on Earth, isn't he now?
I'm not sure.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
He
He's-
was fat
the Val-
Thor in
the-
Endgame.
The Valkyrie chick is now like.
Yeah, the
head of
Valkyrie chick is now
Asgard.
head of Asgard. And yeah, ooh, that might bring out some. Ooh. Oh, and Jeff Goldblum has teased that he will also be recurring his role from
Oh.
Ragnarok in Thor: Love and
Nice.
Thunder. I don't think they'd let Jeff Goldblum tease it if it wasn't true, but who knows? They might. He's Jeff Goldblum. He can do whatever he wants. Nope, she's the queen seeking a queen on Craigslist back page. Oh, Craigslist, what do you not have? So that's Thor: Love and Thunder. Now let's spotlight What If. Now a lot of people who aren't really how do I put this? People that don't know comic books are already asking what this is. This is going to be an animated TV show, and basically the comic was basically putting superheroes that you know in different roles. So you would have
Cool.
Captain America as Wolverine or something like that, or and I'm just throwing out examples, or like Thor as Captain America, stuff like that. This has also introduced Marvel zombies, zombie versions of Marvel superheroes. It also did like weird, interesting team-ups. It was pretty much just randomized craziness in the comic books, and that's pretty much what this is going to be. Randomized craziness brought to you in animated TV form. No word on who's the showrunner, who's going to voice, nothing. I would bring in Mark Hamill to be somebody, you know. Craigslist, good weed. Craigslist doesn't have it. Craigslist doesn't have good weed. I would imagine that'd be a shady thing. Like, people would get stabbed if they're trying to sell weed on Craigslist in the legal places. What if Superman landed in communist Russia? DC has done versions of that too. Yep, Red Sun Superman is what Puns is referencing. And they also did that Brightburn movie with James Gunn. Not a lot of people like that. Of course, not a lot of people thought or knew that that's what it was referencing. But whatever. What if animated and yet somehow is going to fit the Marvel Phase 4 and link with the movies and the TV shows?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna be watching it. Are you kidding me?
I mean-
we're getting Disney Plus. Like, that's what all that said to me. Like, yep, we're paying monthly for Disney Plus now. Hope you like Lilo and Stitch, because we'll be watching it. We're watching every
No.
Disney cartoon. We got that
My-
library. Hope you like Snow White.
My grandpa used to own all of the classic Disney movies on VHS
Mm-hmm.
or DVD. Most of them VHS. I wish I had just inherited those.
Well,
You know, because I feel much more comfortable watching like a videotape.
well, you're gonna be
No.
following your grandfather's footsteps in the digital age, because we're gonna have Disney Plus. That's what's happening. Whether you like it or not. I think so. November is the Disney Plus launch date, and I think it's like $7.99 a month. I know it's a good cheap price. It's still, yeah, I think it's cheaper than Netflix. Going to be cheaper, maybe the same price as DC Universe. How much does DC Universe go for? I don't know. I won't get DC Universe, but I think it's going to be around the same price as Netflix and Hulu, or maybe even cheaper. And with all that content Disney has, do y'all like Star Wars? We do. That's also going to be on Disney Plus. The Mandalorian, written by Jon Favreau. He's already working on season 2 of
Wow.
that. Yeah, they've already approved a season 2. Jon Favreau from Iron Man, Spider-Man.
Nice.
I mean, we all know who Jon Favreau is.
Yeah.
He's writing it.
I
don't like Star Wars.
Do you like Jon Favreau?
Do you like Jon Favreau? We're just gonna wait.
Don't hate me.
No.
No, okay.
We don't hate here. We do not hate.
No.
Everybody is entitled to their opinion on anything. Just don't
Yes.
say Garth Ennis is a bad writer. Puns. Hold me back. Hold me back. I can't believe you. What if Captain Marvel became a porn star? That could also be a what if. Roger
I doubt
Sampson, what's up, bitches?
Hey.
I'd ask what I missed, but you ain't got that kind of time. I just love the coming in. What's up,
What's up,
bitches?
I love it. I love it. Roger.
Ready to scrap. Puns is ready to go.
Roger,
Throw fisticuffs.
how's it going?
Sorry, who I can barely hear because my boyfriend is streaming and chatting with his friend and like putting my phone to my ear to hear. Oh, who? Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau. Am I pronouncing it? Jon Favreau.
Jon Favreau.
Will be writing The Mandalorian, which is a Star Wars TV show on Disney Plus, and there's like another Star Wars show that's gonna be on Disney Plus. So,
Well,
and that's promised at launch.
My thing is that I mean I loved Jon Favreau and Chef. Like I love all the stuff that he's doing that I've seen. I'm never gonna forget. No, I have not seen Swingers, but the first movie I ever saw him in was Very Bad Things. It was a very crazy,
that fucking movie.
dark movie, but I loved it.
Oh, I hate that movie. That movie gave me nightmares.
like,
I didn't want to hang out with my buddies because of that movie. If you've never seen Very Bad Things, it does not. I mean, as far as today's day and age of like appropriation and PC and the politically correct, it does not hold up. If you are a young millennial, do not watch Very Bad Things. You'll be like, this was a movie?
You'll have a panic attack.
Except Lion King and Jungle Book suck, so I don't blame him for that.
I didn't know he was behind those.
He was behind those. I enjoyed the Jungle Book only because, well, not really. Christopher Walken singing my favorite song, which, like, on paper, I thought I would love, but then when I saw Christopher Walken singing "Wanna Be Like You" from the Jungle Book, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is terrible."
Some of those movies just deserve to be memorialized in cartoon form.
And we're gonna have them, sweetie, on Disney Plus because we're getting it. I don't care what you say. Walking was fun, but Bill Murray was totally checked out and disinterested. I think that's just Bill Murray nowadays. But we've got some Bill Murray news. Maybe have some Bill Murray news. It's a maybe. Our next thing we're going to showcase, the Black Widow casting news.
Ooh.
David Harbour will be playing the Red Guardian. I'm so pumped about that. This is great casting. David Harbour's trying to get out of that Stranger Things spotlight and trying to show that he's a good actor. I mean, we all know he's a good actor, but the Hellboy movie was supposed to launch him, and then, you get to the set of Hellboy, and it's, you reported it a couple episodes ago, the conditions of the Hellboy.
It was basically like the producers and the director, going at it, pissing contest type of thing.
Pretty much where the director was taking half days and the cast of crew was just writing the movie as they went along. That's just the ingredients of a terrible movie.
Basically, when the producers take over, the creative direction is screwed, in my opinion. So.
And yeah, he does have something out right now, Frankenstein's Monster Frankenstein, right on Netflix. We haven't seen that yet. It's on the watch list. Mm-hmm. But David Harbour's just trying to get out of that Stranger Things limelight. If anybody hasn't seen Stranger Things season 3, it won't spoil. But because of Hellboy's lack of success, David Harbour's part, or the plans for David Harbour's part, kinda, sorta changed. That's all I'll say. It's a quick 30-minute wash like Bash Brothers was. Bash Brothers from Lonely Island, they were doing it was the baseball thing.
Oh.
We don't watch baseball. Like, some of it was funny, but we don't watch baseball, so it was kind of like, I'm aware of who they were talking about, but it was at the same time I was like, I don't watch baseball.
I think I fell asleep.
She falls asleep at everything, though. That's not a judgment.
Because, honestly, through, half of it, I was like, wait, is that Justin Timberlake? Like, because I didn't realize there was a third dude in Lonely Island. I was like, that's Justin Timberlake?
Well,
wow.
he's not. I mean, Justin Timberlake's not in Lonely Island. It is 3 people.
Oh.
But Justin Timberlake does come into Lonely Island stuff because him and Sandberg and him and Lonely Island are friends.
Okay.
Hellboy without Ron Perlman was also never going to be accepted by fans, especially not with David Harbour in the lead. See, I liked David Harbour's Hellboy. I like how he looked because he looked more like Hellboy from like today's indie comics, while Ron Perlman looked like Hellboy from back in the day, the first kind of Hellboy comics. It could have been good. I don't know. Like Misty said, producers ruin everything. I don't know.
Oh, Roger's a producer.
No, not in that sense. Some producers ruin everything. Fuck, I already fucked this up.
Whenever the producers kind of, what's the word? Whenever the producers kind of screw with the creative direction, I think it can be bad.
I'm just digging a grave over here.
They fired their cinematographer.
Ron Perlman's sarcasm made that character. Nobody else could make that work. I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I mean, and also, like, I remember Ron Perlman's...
Please don't break up.
I remember Ron Perlman's...
I'm a producer and I take offense to those comments. Just let me know in the chat. Just let me know. Just stay and let me know.
Ron Perlman's Hellboy was bigger in stature, which I think is I don't know, like, to me, I enjoyed that better. Like, of course, I never saw... we only saw the trailer of the most recent Hellboy, but I mean,
but from reports of what was happening on set, not good. Probably not gonna watch it. It's like popping in a video of your parents fist fighting. At that point, I would feel it'd just be awkward to watch. Oh yeah, also Guillermo del Toro, versus a director that's fed up and taking half days. Guillermo del Toro's Hellboys will always hold up, and it's like Tim Burton Batman movies compared to whatever Batman movie has come out after Burton. Nolan was like the closest one to maybe living up to that Tim Burton standard, and then Heath Ledger. We've talked about that. Heath Ledger died, and that ruined the momentum of the Batman movies, for me at least, I feel, because nobody could top Heath Ledger in any sort of villain. I mean, not just Joker, but just from a villain standpoint. But Guillermo del Toro, you can't rival that. Yeah. So David Harbour, Red Guardian, Black Widow. How does she come back into the fold?
It's a prequel. It's a prequel.
It's a prequel.
It is.
You know this for sure.
Yeah, I researched it like a long time ago. The first time we talked about the next fit, like before
they also announced it was a TV show at first. Remember that?
No.
Yeah, they also remember.
Not when I read it.
And Marvel does lie. Marvel said that Endgame wasn't going to be called Endgame, and then it was called Endgame, and it was just like, you're a bunch of fucking liars, Marvel.
Anyway, no. When I first read about there being a Black Widow standalone movie, I read that it was a prequel, which explains it.
So, prequel. David, so do they work her back in a post-credit scene? There's a lot. Because if it's just a prequel Black Widow movie, why is it in your Phase 4? There must be something going down that ties in with this overarching plot of Phase 4 and the ending.
I mean, kind of like Captain Marvel was set in the 90s. Yeah. But she appears in Endgame.
That's true.
They're establishing something.
They are establishing something.
Or maybe there's that multiverse idea.
Now there is going to be so Fantastic Four is going to be a standalone movie, not a part of the Phase, and then this bombshell that Blade was going to be a standalone movie by itself. History tells us the reason is either going to be really, really good or really shit.
Yeah.
But Marvel, I mean, to that point, Marvel has not disappointed. I mean, I wasn't disappointed with Captain Marvel. I didn't think it was going to be like a 6-week blockbuster. I thought it was going to be an origin story, and I thought it was going to be fine. And it was an origin story, and it was fine. It was fine. I liked Annette Bening dancing to Nirvana. That was pretty cool scene to me.
Weird.
It was weird, but cool.
All right. Nirvana's my favorite band. Okay.
So, by the way, this is just an artist rendering right here of what Blade will look like. I found one. I went, cool. awesome.
Yeah.
But and I'm gonna butcher his name, so, guys, so forgive me. Marshanda or Marshand. See, I'm already doing it. You know what? I'm just gonna call him Mike. Mike Ali.
Marshanda?
Marashanda Ali.
Marashanda?
You may recognize him as the villain from season 1 of Luke Cage, which kind of tells us where that franchise is, what the plans for that franchise are, which means there's no plans. We'll be playing Blade, standalone Blade movie having nothing to do with the MCU Phase 4. Apparently, this guy called Marvel and said, I want to play Blade, and they were like, okay, and that's how this got made. That's why this is happening, because he wanted to play Blade.
So all I need to do is work my way up the ladder, become an A-list celebrity, and then call Marvel and say, hey, I want my own movie.
I've been calling DC, asking them if I could play Robin, and they don't even let me get to the third word of that question, and they just hang up on me. So maybe that's what I need to do. But this is just an artist rendering. Exterminate. I like Wesley Snipes, but I can see him playing Blade. It goes with my theory before. The reason Wesley Snipes is not in this movie is because he's terrible with money. That's what it is. You want to prevent Wesley Snipes from going to jail? Don't give him any money. Don't even let him have a check. No, actually, I think Blade's gonna be. I think Wesley Snipes' Blade could be brought into the MCU Phase 4 with the multiverse idea. Opens up a lot of possibilities. A lot of possibilities could happen. And I think Wesley Snipes' Blade could possibly, that Blade is going to be a part of Phase 4. While this is just a standalone, let's see how it does. Ali wanted to do this, let's just throw it out there, see what happens. But that was another bombshell. What do you think? Have you ever seen any of the Wesley Snipes Blade movies?
No.
Triple H is in the third one.
I've never seen any of them because they looked really stupid.
Okay. All right.
I'm just being honest.
Watch your tone. Watch your tone.
I'm being honest.
Those Blade movies are great.
I never saw any of them because I thought that the trailer looked kind of like, meh. I mean, when did they start putting out these movies? 98? I'm guessing.
You can write your hateful letters at mmfields at hotmail.com. Oh my MG, come on, really? If they want to recast Blade, I hope they don't invest too much because Wesley Snipes' Blade worked. Because of Snipes' charisma, Ali doesn't have that. He's a great drama actor, but not an action franchise lead. That is a good point, but at the same time, he does have something that Wesley Snipes doesn't have, which is, I would think, a better resume of acting. This is going to be a test. This is going to be something new. We've never seen him in this kind of character.
Yeah.
Probably the closest thing we have is Luke Cage Season 1. Wesley Snipes knows martial arts. Ali, I don't even know. I don't know his fighting background. I say we give him a chance, though, because, you know, it's not like he's been in anything bad and done anything where that's bad. But, I don't know. Yeah, make or break kind of thing, as Exterminate is saying. Wesley Snipes, I mean, how old is Wesley Snipes?
He's probably in his 50s.
Yeah?
I don't.
I have no idea. Oh, also in the news that we didn't have time to make a scene for, Spider-Man: Far From Home has made now over $1 billion in movie theater ticket sales, all that good stuff.
Wow.
It is the fifth and final picture from whoever. It is basically, it's the last Spider-Man movie before Marvel takes it completely over. That was the agreement set between Marvel and Sony. Is it Sony? Whatever. You know what I'm saying. So now Marvel has Spider-Man officially back, and I don't think they make another agreement with Sony, and they just start making their own Spider-Man movies. They had more control, obviously, with Tom Holland and everything and how they wanted to do, but it was more of the case of like, you're gonna follow in our direction for the rest of this movie deal, this movie agreement, and we'll make money that your Andrew Garfield movies and your Tobey Maguire movies didn't. And they did.
Yeah.
So there we go. That is that. At least they didn't cast Common as Blade. Right. Okay, yeah, I like that. Common as Blade. I remember there was a point where just Common was just in everything. Like TV shows, movies. I never saw him rap a single time. Like the last time I saw him rap was Chappelle's Show. And then he was just in movies. It was just totally weird.
I think that I either didn't see those movies or I was not watching movies at that time. That was one of those like periods where I wasn't watching anything.
I didn't know Wesley Snipes was a July man as well.
So he's
1962. So his birthday is coming up, and 62. So he's nearly 60 years old.
Yeah.
I'm not good at math, but I just added
Yeah.
60 to 62 and went, okay, that. So he's 2 years away from 62 years old.
Dang.
Not 60, not 62, but 60 years old.
Yeah.
Maybe Wesley Snipes. Well, I mean, it is a vampire, so like, I guess you couldn't be too old to play Blade. But again, my theory, I think Wesley Snipes' Blade is inserted into the MCU Phase 4, while this is just standalone by itself, that type of thing. What else do we got? Oh yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the trailers. That is Marvel's Phase 4 and everything else. No, he's still in great condition. Here comes Mighty. Here comes Mighty. Mighty was just waiting. Mighty was waiting at his computer.
But I mean still, like, what if he freaking breaks a hip? What if he freaking breaks a hip while he's doing his martial arts?
Oh, if you haven't seen his most recent movies, I have not. I have not seen Wesley Snipes' most recent movies. But how you doing, Mighty? Mighty has let us use his online store to sell some merch. We got my stand-up shirt available for sale. The online stand-up shirts are full color, while my physical shirts are white outlined. So if you want a full color Keep Running shirt in different styles, we even got a Hulk Hogan style, go to the online store. It should be below the stream if you're watching on a desktop. Mighty, if you want to just post up that link for anybody watching on their phone. If you want a shirt, we got Red Nebula, we got Nerd Alert shirts coming soon, Crowd's Fault shirts coming soon, all that good stuff. He is peak Apex condition and still looks and moves the same. Well, that's good. Ali can be his stunt guy, no broken hips. That is a good.
I mean, there had to have been a strategic reason because they're maybe refreshing the franchise.
Honestly, from what I read, Ali just wanted to play Blade, and he called Marvel up and said, "Can I play Blade?" And then they were just like, "Okay, let's just make this." So this is a make or break. Maybe
he's an executive producer.
Yeah, it's called marketability. But yeah, Mighty, if you want to post up, speaking of marketing, if you want to post up that link so people can go to the store, possibly look at the Keep Running catalog or the Mighty Vicious catalog and buy some merch, buy some tees, greatly appreciated. Also, if you want to sub, make a donation, all that, since the face mask stuff is working apparently.
Yay!
If you sub, we'll kiss with our face mask on. I guess that's a thing now that Misty made up earlier.
I just wanted to see what it looked like.
Wesley Snipes has been in talks with Marvel as recent as a month ago. So, yeah, Wesley Snipes' Blade could be inserted into this MCU Phase 4, and then this is just its standalone thing. He tweeted about it not too long ago. This whole multiverse nonsense, I think it's going to confuse the non-comic book fan. I think non-comic book fans are really going to be confused as to what's going on with the multiverse. But who knows? We're just going to have to see. Now, it is trailer time. It is trailer time. What are we doing first? Okay, cool. We're going to do that. But I love how classy he is and how happy he is for Ali. Wesley Snipes is very classy. He did put out a classy statement about Ali being Blade. No hard feelings. He still is a sweet guy. He's always been a sweet guy. Oh, green screen's all messed up.
Hi.
So we're just going to hold this down. The Watchmen, Damon Lindelof run TV show. I know we talked about Watchmen last week, but they put out a new trailer at Comic-Con. Let's take a look and see if we will get hyped for this new Watchmen show with Don Johnson. That's right, I'm crediting Don Johnson first. Run by Damon Lindelof. Let's go it.
Who are you? Who am I? If I knew the answer to that, I wouldn't be wearing a mask.
There are people who believe that this world is fair and good. It's all lollipops and rainbows. We don't do lollipops and rainbows. We know those are pretty colors that just hide what the world really is. Black and white.
Soon thou shalt save us, and we will whisper.
We convinced ourselves that they were gone, but they were just hibernating. They came for everybody. All, please.
Coordinated simultaneous attacks at the homes of Tulsa PD. So the cops hide their faces, and now the bad guys don't know where they live. And who doesn't want a secret identity?
Ta-da!
People who wear masks are dangerous. We should be scared of them.
Why?
Because they're hiding something.
Lori Blake, FBI. You know how you can tell the difference between a masked cop and a vigilante?
No.
Me neither.
There was a vast and insidious conspiracy at play. If I told you about it, your head would explode.
Who are you?
Maybe, I'm Dr. Manhattan.
He lives on fucking Mars.
You curse too much.
Oh, shit!
Nothing ever ends. It's only just begun.
October. I don't know. That's Watchmen with Don Johnson. I don't think it's worth saying anybody else's name from that. Just Don Johnson, Miami Vice's own.
Regina King.
Don Johnson. Who?
Jeremy Irons.
Who? Are they Don Johnson? Because if they're not Don Johnson, I don't care. No, it comes out in October, written by Damon Lindelof. Excited for the show, but Lindelof, hopefully he's less
Existentially.
Can't read. Stupid with his storytelling this time around. You never know. We'll have to see October. Which, by the way, if you go to the Watchmen Twitter and you follow them, and then I forgot what the tweet said, but there's a tweet that you can like, and they reply at you with a TikTok thing. When they put out the final trailer, I read that whoever follows them on Twitter or likes that tweet, one of the two, will get the final trailer before YouTube, before anybody else. So go to the Watchmen Twitter, look that information up, but the final trailer is coming first for Twitter followers and whoever likes that post, and they tweet at you, which is really cool. I like that. Send me a retweet and tweet me back. I love that kind of stuff. But that is Watchmen. Oh, I'm good, LOL. You do have to go on Twitter. Twitter is a toxic place. So if you don't want to go on Twitter, it's absolutely fine.
Ralphie's chasing his own tail.
Ralphie is chasing his own tail because we won't give him attention, and he's bored. Oh, we said his name. Why don't you hop up here, buddy? Come here. Hop up here. Come visit everybody.
He's going to mess up our green screen.
He probably will. Come here, Ralph. Come here. He doesn't want to jump up. Okay. So
he's trying to come around the other side. Anyway.
2 more trailers to go. Let's see here. Bada bang. What do we want to do? Ooh, which one? That one or that one? That one? Yeah, let's do that one. Also announced recently, Zombieland 2. Did you ever see the first?
Wait, no.
You never saw the first Zombieland?
No.
You just need to leave. You just go. Just get out of here.
I'm pretty sure this was, like, it looked good, but back then I didn't have money to go to the movies.
Well, yeah, she just needs to know. It's now Nerd Alert with Dan Danzy.
This
Get
is
outta
now people judging Misty, and it really pisses me off. When
I
people
literally
judge me.
just watched that. I'm sorry, no one's judging you. No one's judging you. Just calm down. We might break up on stream, Nat. It might happen this week. I literally just watched that this week. OMG, 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 OMG. I'm not judging you. I'm shocked, Mighty's just shocked.
All right, moving
shocking.
on. Moving
well,
on.
we've got the trailer to Zombieland 2, so I'm gonna put it up, and while y'all are watching it, Misty's gonna keep punching me in the face. I think that is that gonna happen? Yeah, she's gonna punch me. I can see it from her eyes. So let's go take a look at this trailer. This is Zombieland 2. Will there be a Bill Murray cameo? Who knows? But let's watch the trailer.
That's a really, really bad earmuff thing you tried to do there.
I'm sorry. And here's the trailer.
Hey, Possum Ape.
Sorry, just you in that chair.
I think I would have made a damn fine president.
You would have brought a real dignity to the office.
You're welcome, America.
Welcome to Zombieland. Life is about more than just survival. We were a family. Dysfunctional, sure, but what family isn't?
Merry Christmas! What would you like, little girl?
I'd really like for you to stop calling me little girl.
Do you know what I would like?
I don't give a shit what you like.
It felt so good to be on the move again.
Whoa! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hi, I'm Columbus.
Madison.
This is Tallahassee.
Hey, Paul Blart. Is this your dad? Oh, whoopsie. I forgot the seatbelt rule.
Oh, so she knows the rules?
I told her just a few of them.
73. Are there more?
You're cute.
I like it.
My sister is gone. She picked up a boy. He's from Berkeley.
Berkeley.
You don't have weed, do you?
Do I look like the type of person that would have weed?
I'm sorry.
Boom! Yeah?
I have nothing against hippies. I just want to beat the shit out of them.
We're gonna go get her. We ride it, Dawn.
Start talking.
You first. Oh, my name's Tallahassee. Die, zombie! Light 'em up! No! That's my ride! Oh, my apologies, little Elvis.
Okay, is it me, or does he kind of remind you of...
I don't like you. At all.
I think you double parked. Or more perpendicular parked. Hope we don't get a ticket.
What is going on here?
What?
Hello, everyone.
Am I hallucinating?
See,
Yes.
that looks fun. That
Okay,
looks very fun. Oh, better not do the Watch Mojo thing.
I'm pretty okay with that trailer. I now want to catch up and watch the first one.
This trailer made me sad, and then happy, and then sad, and then happy again, and then excited. I'll watch it, probably end up loving it. It does look really good. The best part of that trailer is the kudos to the Academy Awards for each of them on a film that would never be nominated. That was just priceless.
I think that's pretty awesome.
I
Actually.
mean, the first Zombieland, I don't think any of them were nominated for anything when the first Zombieland came out, and then they just became, all of them, great actors. By the way...
They didn't become great actors, they've always been great actors.
No, they developed their craft.
Harrelson has been doing this forever. Come on.
Other than Woody Harrelson. Woody Harrelson's always been a good actor, but he finally got recognized for his roles, and then now all of them are either nominees or...
Freaking I haven't seen Abigail Breslin in anything since Little Miss Sunshine, which is one of my favorite movies, by the way. So I didn't know what she looked like as a grown-up, which I'm like, oh, all right,
It
cool.
started out feeling a little too cheesy and phoning in some slapstick laugh points and ended on the note too, but I trust them to pull it off. Yeah, I mean, some of the same humor is still there. By the way, does Jesse Eisenberg age
like at all.
I don't know.
Like Emma Stone's aged. I mean, we all remember that Emma Stone, you know, from Superbad to now, she's gotten really like thin and everything, and you know, and then Abigail Breslin, of course. Woody Harrelson really hasn't, but like Eisenberg still looks like, you know, from Zombieland 1. Like he still looks like Social Network guy. That's just, I don't know. I just noticed that Eisenberg does not look like he ages, and we should really see if he is an alien. That's probably what we should do. Anyway, and we had another movie trailer, so that comes out in October. And we got one more trailer and then a review for you guys, and that is episode 10. It's been fun so far. Been fun. The chat's been fun. This has all been fun. Now, if you could tell from my shirt, I am very pumped up for our next trailer, because this dropped at Comic-Con. We are talking Westworld Season 3. Abigail Breslin has almost 30 credits since Little Miss Sunshine.
Well, I haven't seen her in any of those.
Zombieland. Yep, she didn't see the first
Zombieland.
So, yes, here it is. Westworld Season 3. Now, the last trailer that came out for Westworld, it was really just all Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
And a story about this character Aaron Paul's playing. Almost no tie-in to what we've seen in the first two seasons. Well, let's watch this trailer that they put out at Comic-Con and get fucking hyped. Here it is, Westworld Season 3, San Diego Comic-Con trailer.
We all have our role to play. There are machines in this world, but not like us. You and I have no mother, no father. We're alone, outnumbered. We have to be smarter than them, or they'll find us. And they will kill us. I'm gonna show this world for what it really is.
Why'd she bring you back? Ford made each of us for a reason. Even Dolores. I came back to find someone who could help me. Someone strong enough to stop her if it comes to that.
These violent delights have violent ends.
We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
I thought your world would be so different from mine.
Keep smiling.
There isn't any difference at all, is there?
Just like you always do, till the blue skies drop.
It won't take much to bring it all crashing down.
Far away.
Oh, wow.
I am so excited about that.
Ed Harris with blood dripping on his head.
Ed Harris, it looked like Aaron Paul was being pushed out a window. I guess there's some Nazi Germany part of the theme park, which, by the way, who pays money to go to that part of the theme park? Like, I'm not going over there.
I don't know, to kill Nazis. to kill Nazis.
If you want some good Nazi killing, by the way, this weekend, me and my buddy Dan, we are streaming Wolfenstein Youngblood, the new Wolfenstein that's out right now. Only $30. Bethesda's genius. They only put the game out for $30. And if you buy the $40 deluxe edition, you can give a buddy pass to one of your buddies, and they can play with you for free. It's amazing. Westworld Season 3, though. I couldn't really pick out anything out of that trailer to give us an idea on what we're headed for Season 3. It just seems like a Rise of the Machines type of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Exterminate, you have to. Haven't seen any Westworld. I think I need to fix that. So, yeah, I love Westworld, and they got mad props for changing up the dynamic. They really did. Giving us the first trailer right off the bat, just showing us that Aaron Paul was in it, and that his character and this is what the Earth looks like outside of Westworld. Really dug that. And then this trailer, brilliant on how they're putting out these trailers. Now they put out these trailers, it's like, okay, here's how Evan Rachel Wood comes into play. Here's how all the characters you know of come into play. And, makes you go back to Season 1. Just what was Anthony Hopkins' plan? What is this building to?
Yeah.
And did Anthony Hopkins' character know this? All this was gonna go down? But 2020.
I'm excited.
If you can't afford HBO Go, I got a little cheat for you. Have Amazon Prime and then just add HBO. I think it's like $7.99 a month. Add the HBO channel to Amazon. And then you're paying pretty much the same price you are for HBO Go for both Amazon and HBO. That way you're not just paying, I don't know, I think HBO Go is like $15 a month, maybe even $20. I know a lot of people can't afford it. But like if you just add the HBO channel to Amazon Prime, you're saving money and getting more content. So that's a way to watch Westworld right there. They've got the first 2 seasons up on the HBO channel. And plus, 6 Feet Under, everything that's ever been on HBO. So it's like the same shit that HBO Go is.
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins' endgame was to bring down the system, knowing his creation would evolve and humanity wouldn't be able to contain it. I mean, that's what this season looks like. This season looks like that they are rising, they are going into the human society, and they are just gonna fuck shit up. But that Nazi thing, the Nazi shit, Nazi Germany thing, that has to be a theme park. I can't imagine what else that would be.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I guess that means the company took back control of the theme park, and I guess at the same time they're looking for Evan Rachel Wood. I have no idea. Like I said,
probably
no idea what to expect out of this season. But the way they changed the dynamic, absolutely brilliant. Westworld Season 3. And when the final trailer hits, we're going to show it right here. Because hopefully the final trailer will give us some type of idea. Maybe it'll introduce a new character like they did with the first trailer with Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
Don't know. But this is a consistently good show. Season 1, Season 2. I mean, they're giving us something to look forward to with Season 3. And I hope it's even better than Season 2. But, man, I love this show. I really do. It's one of my favorite shows. I got a shirt, so you know that I love it. And now we're going to get to our review. Batman Hush, DC's recent animated Batman movie. Huge fan of the comic book. A lot. Mighty has given it praise. We saw Deadpool, who I also do a podcast with, Mighty, every Monday. He gave it a good review. He gave it a decent review. Okay, what I missed? Did I miss the convo on Avengers Phase 4? You did, Murray, but don't worry. As soon as we end stream, the VOD will be up. Should be immediately after the stream, and we will upload it on our YouTube, which you can give us a sub on YouTube right there. Bada bing. And you won't miss the episode. We'll have it on the VOD on Twitch and the VOD on YouTube. Yeah. But thanks for coming in, Murray. You'll watch it. We love it.
Sweet.
We love it, Murray Extreme. Thank you. And thank you for coming in, checking out the last part, the very last segment of the show. Texas Bunny Killer. I'm already subbed on the YouTube. Well, then there you go. You'll get the email notification as soon as it's uploaded. I think we have to also upload episode 9 onto the YouTube as well. So we've got some uploading to do, but it will be up there for you to watch. Just remember, Season 3, Episode 10, and you'll see it right off the bat. That's what we start with. Batman Hush. Now, I liked it. I think it's watchable. It's up on PlayStation Store right now for $15 instead of $20. I would say $15 is a good price. There were a lot of good parts with it. I didn't like how it was different from the comic book, but I get it. I'm not going to give any spoilers. It's a pretty decent Batman animated movie. Now, Misty, you saw it with me as well. You're not a big animated movie fan, like you don't watch all of them with me. But what did you think? All right, so that was Misty's review.
I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't.
You saw enough of it, though. You saw about 80% of it.
Eh.
It was That is Misty's review. Headline.
Like, oh, Batman and Catwoman and the Riddler. Like, there were a couple of, like...
Okay, don't spoil.
Well, the stuff at the end was cool, but that was it. Like, I mean, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Wasn't that...
Okay, so Misty's review so far has been, it was 2 o'clock in the morning. So, guys, what we're saying is, it was pretty decent. Basically, if you like Batman animated movies that have pretty much there's no character in the Batman universe that isn't in this animated movie. You also get like a little bit of Superman, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. A great structured story, some good comedy in it. In the comic book, there was more of a role for Bruce Wayne's childhood friend Thomas Elliot. In this one, not so much. That was pretty much the big change from the comic book that I was kind of like, about. It was a very good adaptation with a little extra non-comic book parallel leading to the end. That, yes, what Mighty just said. She's gonna slap you. Probably. She probably is. We'll have that pool going. Texas Buddy Killer enjoying himself. But, yeah, so that's the review. If I had to give it... out of 10 Misty slaps that I'm gonna get after this stream, I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10 Misty slaps. We think that's a fair. She's getting that hand ready. Y'all can't see it under the table, but under the table she's just like stretching her fingers and stuff. Also, sorry for Wednesday Misty. I made him loud. Her alarm was going off anyway, Mighty.
But you know I like to sleep extra after my alarm. I'm not gonna get into it.
Why don't you just set the alarm at like? Instead of 10:30, just set it at 10:45. 7 out of 10 Misty slaps, ladies and gentlemen. 7 out of 10 Misty slaps. It's for $15 right now. Bro, I'm covering for you. You fucking this up. Don't I always? 7 out of 10 Misty slaps. I snooze for an hour. I feel her. Okay, now everybody's just going to take your side. Everyone's going to take your side on this.
You're making dinner tonight, and you're getting us ice cream. So...
I mean, I already volunteered.
I already volunteered
to make dinner.
But you're going to go get us ice cream.
I'm, like, thawing out some beef right now and making my famous stew. And now I got to go get ice cream. And, well, I'm going to stop and get some weed as well is what I'm going to do. Yeah, bish, get that ice cream and dinner like a good bish. All right, everybody, I can see whose side you're on. I can see whose side everybody's on. Now it's turned into from Nerd Alert to everybody gang up on Dan. You were talking about how everybody's ganging up on Misty. She hasn't seen Zombieland. Remember that, guys? Remember when she admitted she didn't see Zombieland? Let's get back on Misty. 7 out of 10 Misty slaps for Batman Hush. Boo! Anyways, let's go back to the live scene. So, we covered a lot today. No video game news, other than this weekend we'll be streaming God of War Game of the Year Edition and Wolfenstein Youngblood with my buddy Dan. So check out those streams when they happen. Hit us with a follow, turn your notifications on, join the Discord if you haven't already. Never miss it when we are streaming. So far, Wolfenstein Youngblood, very, very good. And God of War, a deserved Game of the Year. Oh my gosh, I didn't think anything would be better than Spider-Man. But that concludes Season 3, Episode 10 of Nerd Alert. Mighty, who do you think we should raid? Put it in the chat. We're going to leave you guys on a trailer. I don't think most of you were here for the opening of the show, but we're going to leave you on a trailer with a new show coming to the channel. You guys have been asking for stand-up comedy on the channel. I have a 25 minute set in the computer ready to show you guys, and that's how we're going to start this new show. So without further ado, Bob Ross, I am not... Really? We're going to raid Bob Ross. He's not going to thank me because he's dead. So, like... he's not going to thank me at all. But for season 3, episode 10 of Nerd Alert, I'm Dan.
I'm Misty.
And enjoy this clip for the new show coming to the channel. I'm also 5 foot. I think I'm going to say it out loud. If you are a male under 5'5", you have no value to anyone. Everyone treats you like shit. That guy in the Bagel Boss video is kind of right on that. That video, did anybody see that video of that 5 foot guy just losing his shit in the bagel shop? That dude's my hero. Look, okay, so I'm close to 5 foot, so let me, here's the thing, I realize that, and as a married person, it's really revealing, because, I have somebody, I feel like I need to protect, right? And, I watched that video and realized I am not a threat to any one of you. And what made me think that was, this guy, was someone close to 5 foot, let me tell you something, that is the maddest that guy could get. That was it, that was his limit, and no one flinched. No one was even phased. There's a lady at the end of the video going, I just wanted a bagel. No, oh, thank God you saved my life, or oh, I thought we were all gonna die. Not gonna lie, I want to snap too. I'm not gonna be in and snap and say some sexist shit or something, but sometimes I want to snap. Sometimes in a Target, I just want to give everyone the Stone Cold Stunner, you know what I mean? Which is more of a Walmart move when you think about it, but... I'm with that dude. I can snap too. I'll be walking, right, and a taller guy will just talk some shit what's up, midget? And I'm like, dude, we're in church. What's going on? And I had someone on Facebook, because I put that point out on social media. I don't know why, because it just leads to arguments in your comment sections, But I put that out there, and some girl was like, overweight people get treated worse. And yeah, they probably get said, some ruder shit is said to them. But they also have their own store, big and tall. Every time I have to go shopping for a shirt, I have to shop in a kids section in any retail store. There's no short and skinny store. That would just be right. I have to be in a retail section of a kids store. Have you ever been in 32 with no kids in a kids section? I feel like Chris Hansen could just pop out at any moment and just grab me and sit me down. We take a seat.